You're listening to the Get Unstuck podcast with business mentor, health and fitness influencer, and trainer Heather Newman. Each week, Heather provides you with tips and tools to glitter your soul and add sparkle to your life. Let's get unstuck. Let's learn to move, change, and find true happiness by creating a vision and living your dreams. For blog posts, business tips, fitness training, at-home workouts, and more, subscribe to glitteru.com. Now, let's get happy. Here's your host, Heather Newman. You're listening to the Get Unstuck podcast with business mentor, health and fitness influencer, and trainer Heather Newman. Each week, Heather provides you with tips and tools to glitter your soul and add sparkle to your life. Let's get unstuck. Let's learn to move, change, and find true happiness by creating a vision and living your dreams. For blog posts, business tips, fitness training, at-home workouts, and more, subscribe to glitteru.com. Now, let's get happy. Here's your host, Heather Newman.
Well, good morning. It's Heather. Welcome to podcast number 4. It is May 8th, 2019, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to 10x your business or your life and your life, whichever applies to you. Do you ever tell yourself, I'll never be able to afford a house like that, or I'll never be able to drive a car like that, or wow, I wish I had that car, or I'll never be able to afford to take my family to Disney or to Punta Cana or wherever? Do you ever have those thoughts? Do you ever hear your inner voice telling yourself those type of things? Well, I'm here to tell you that the first thing you need to do in order to increase or 10x your business and or life is to stop telling yourself you can't. Take that word out of your vocabulary completely. Every time I hear myself about to say the word I can't, I stop myself and I try to transform it into something on a more positive note of something that I can do. So I learned to never say never. Why would you want to put that out in the universe anyway? You're telling yourself that you're never going to do it and that you can't do it. Therefore, you probably never will. I know it sounds crazy, but those little thoughts and the voices that we tell ourselves is what makes our reality. So if you find yourself saying words like I can't, or I'll never do that, or oh my God, I die, just try to stop saying those things. Whether you're listening to this podcast to grow your business or to grow your life, to be in a better or a happier place, I want you to look at somebody and think about maybe somebody you look up to, or a trip that you dream of going on, or whatever your deep-rooted dream is. I want you to ask yourself this question: why not me? When you see, I don't know, somebody you look up to, a mentor, or somebody's lifestyle that you're like, wow, that's pretty impressive. Unless they were born with a silver spoon, most of society today has really built their own income or their own lifestyle. So ask yourself this question: why not me? There's a book by a Louisiana native. His name is Grant Cardone. He changed my world forever, and it's my most favorite book in all of my complete library. It's called The 10X Rule. It's my favorite book on the planet. Now, granted, don't think that I always read books, because I didn't. And a lot of people would tell me, oh, that's a good read. You should read this, da-da-da-da. Well, I don't like reading stories that aren't true. But I found over the past 3 years that investing in myself and personal development and just analyzing the way I really think about things and believe things has changed my life in every aspect. There's a correlation between mindset and life. I know there's definitely a correlation between my mindset and my life now compared to the way it used to be. I was never a negative person, but I did speak those words, I can't, or I'll never do that, and those have been eliminated from my vocabulary. I try to even teach my boys, like, don't say that stuff. Don't even think it. I downloaded the 10X rule on Audible. I did get the hard copy because I always start with the hard copy first because I got to touch the pages, I got to highlight, I got to fold the corner, something that resonates with me. I put a sticky note, like I'm that person. And whenever I'm in a funk, I'll, maybe pull out that book and get a little motivated just by reading something inspiring or something that just resonates with me that day. Well, anyway, I downloaded the book 10X Rule by Grant Cardone on Audible. I've asked my team to do this, and we're using this book as our baseline in my business. So the first thing I want to talk to you about when it comes to massively changing your life or growing your business, don't set goals that are easy. You've got to start with some goals that really challenge you, like things that you dream about, but you push them away because you tell yourself that, that could never happen to me, or I just can't do that. Again, why not you? Why not? Oh, okay. In my business, let's say I have to help, or I try to help 3 to 5 people a month. And that should be a no-brainer, right? So that allows my team to help 3 to 5 people every month and gets them to a level of what we call Success Club. It's a level that it's kind of a no-brainer. So that should be happening no matter what. That's a baseline example. So you want to start with goals that really challenge you. That shouldn't be a huge challenge because that's something that's should be happening, right? So regarding Success Club in my business, in my fitness business, if you aren't hitting Success Club, I'll be honest with you, you aren't doing the work, right? You aren't showing up, or you're not doing the things that are producing results. You're not results focused. You're just filling your hours in the day and not taking action in the right areas, and that needs to change. We need to stretch ourselves. We need to figure out what is it that you really want. Just put it out there. Put it out there in the universe. What do you want to earn in your life? Stop playing it safe. In order to see change, you've got to make changes. I'm going to say that again. In order to see change, you've got to make changes. Be it in the way you're eating, be it in the way that you're not exercising, be it in the way that you're watching 3 to 5 hours of television per day, which is basically when you're watching TV now, my mindset, and believe me, I used to be a housewives fanatic. Like I knew every scoop, every bit of scoop about every housewife there was. I don't even watch it anymore. Why? My mindset now when I'm watching TV, now don't get me wrong, I love Big Brother and I'm currently liking Amazing Race, but literally I probably watch television 3 hours in a week, maybe an hour a week at this point. We took the TV out of our bedroom and everything. But anyway, what television is to me now, and this is just my personal opinion, basically when I'm watching TV, I think, you know what, instead of me working on reaching my goals and what I want out of life, I'm sitting on my butt watching other people who have either achieved their goals or they are working on their goals, right? So like if they're on Housewives, their goal is to make money and be a public icon. Well, here I am investing in their dream by watching them. Anyway, that's just my perception and how it's shifted. That just shows you that there's such a correlation between mindset and life, your life. So stop playing it safe. In order to see change, you've got to make changes. You've got to be willing to come up with a plan and put the plan in action. I'm going to tell you this story. It's a very personal story about a friend who we were talking about things, and I said, well, you know, what's the plan? What is your plan? And the response I got was, what do you mean? There is no plan. I literally sat in silence. because I guess my mindset has always been like, I'm a planner, I'm Sherlock Holmes, I research, I try to have an idea where I'm going, right? Just like I talked about in my other podcast about mapping out your life. You don't want to pull out a map to go somewhere and you don't have a path to get there planned out. You're going to be taking all kind of detours and roundabouts, and that's time, that's days, that's years of your life. So when this friend of mine said, there is no plan, I was like, what? Thinking to myself, I don't think I said that. I think I just sat there in silence. Then I thought, okay, well then, it won't happen without a plan. Ever. That was an eye-opening moment for me. It showed me or told me that this person had no true intention of ever making change happen, or they were comfortable with the way things were. Okay, moving on. I can't help you then, right? Like, this is what I'm thinking. You don't need me or my motivation, because I can't help you if you don't want change or you don't want to make plans to change and implement. You've got to want it bad enough, whatever it is. It has to be deep-rooted and come from within. So you ask yourself, what is it that you really want and truly desire in your life or in your business? Challenge yourself. If you wanted to earn, I'm just going to give you an example here. Let's think. If you wanted to earn an extra $10,000 in 2019, dig a little bit deeper. Would you rather earn $10,000 or $1 million? Does that freak you out, make you uncomfortable to even say that? Well, which goal would you rather fall short on? $10,000 a year and fall short? Or shoot for $1 million extra in a year and fall short? I personally rather fall short on the 1 million goal, because at least I'm earning probably more than 10,000. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how you 10x whatever you're going for. Because I'm raising the bar, I'm challenging myself. To the people who say, don't set big goals, the ones that are like, don't set big goals, you're just going to be disappointed. Don't do that to yourself. That's just setting yourself up for failure. Have you ever heard that? Let me tell you that those people who say, don't set big goals, you'll just be disappointed, they are actually just covering up their own insecurities about failure. That's all that is. Half of the goals I have set for myself, I have no idea if they were achievable or obtainable. But when you put your focus into that direction, that is where your energy goes. If you tell yourself, I'm going to make $1 million this year, what are you going to be focused on? You're going to focus on bringing in the right people for your business and increasing your sales or your influence. And you're going to be 10xing that because you know what you need to do to get there. Now, the next thing I want to say is don't sell yourself short. But the second thing is, once you actually set a goal for yourself, most people set a goal and do not know exactly what it takes to get there. Hello, do some research. Hello, Google. Hello, YouTube. In today's world, there is no reason not to understand how to get there, what it's going to take to get there. Research it. Number 1, do the research. Break it down. If you want to reach a certain rank or hit a certain dollar income, break it down. What do you need to get there? Or let's just say it's a life goal of, I don't know, it doesn't always have to be business related, money related, or materialistic things, but things that make you grow, things that want to move you forward. Like, we always want to shoot for something else, otherwise we perish, right? So break it down. What do you need to do to get there? Whatever it is. If it's to get a new car, I don't know, is it a $20,000 car, $40,000 car? Break it down. If you want to earn an extra $500 a month, what do you need to earn that? Do your homework. Break it down. And then whatever it is you need to do, 10x it. Game on. That's the mindset you need to have. Whatever it takes, try to multiply that by 10. Shoot higher because you're going to come out ahead. You can put pen to paper and track your progress. Just take action. Don't hold back. Don't overthink it. Connect. Google it. Learn it. Do it. You know the Nike slogan, just do it? There's more to that than just do it. Like, there's so much more to it. You'll never look at it the same, right? It's going to require consistency over time, and know that you're only holding yourself back. Take ownership. Go out there and make it happen. It takes work, but you can 10x your life. Nobody else can. Just do it. Say to yourself, I am in this for the long haul. On those days that you want to give up, tell yourself, I'm in this for the long haul. You want to create time in your day, take action, and make it happen. You are in charge of your destiny and your goals. Put it on your calendar. Prioritize your life. Make some sacrifices. Change your mindset. Change your life. You have to be disciplined. Sometimes you might have to say no to things that don't line up with what your goals are. So the best example I can give to this is, let's just say you're working from home one day and you have this list of things to do and to get through, not just a to-do list, but things that are going to move you forward in your career or toward your goal. And someone calls you, a friend calls and says, hey, you want to go to lunch? Well, of course you want to go to lunch. Hello. But here's the thing. You can make the decision to go to lunch and end up going to have cocktails afterward, and then like the whole day gets away from you and you come home and you're too tired. You don't want to look at what you were dealing with. So you just blew off that whole day. Yes, you made memories with a friend, but what if you would have said, hey, look, I'm going to go to lunch with you, but I have an hour. So I have to get back and I have to focus on whatever it was you were doing, right? Like, set those boundaries. Know that whatever you're asked to do, opportunities are going to come your way. Just ask yourself, are they in line with the goals that I have? So learn to prioritize your life, make some sacrifices, change your mindset, and you will change your life. Do not sell yourself short, and understand that there is a direct correlation between mindset and your life. So don't forget the book that I love. It's by Grant Cardone. He's my favorite motivational speaker. The name of the book is 10X. It's the 10X rule. But this podcast is based on 10Xing your business and your life. And I want you to ask yourself, why not me? Why not me? Stop telling yourself that you can't. Take the word out of your vocabulary, okay? All right, gang, I want you to dream big. Don't ever lose the child in yourself. And whatever those deep-rooted dreams are, I want you to go for it, right? So until next time, I want you to have a great day. I will talk to you guys later.